Ding, ding, ding. Good morning. Good morning. I'm in kind of a weird mood. I'm tired, but I'm in a weird mood. Ugh, not how I like starting the morning, bro. We had a good day yesterday. Some rocket stocks made a comeback. Seriously considering trimming. Second I do, it's going to be like that video Ricky posted. All right, E-minis down 3. NASDAQ down 188. Not sure why. I'm not going to do anything right now. First 20 or so, 30 minutes of the market are a little bit finding its direction. Tesla down again. Crypto was getting wrecked. I don't know. When are the midterm elections? They're November, right? Or do they happen like all throughout? I don't really pay attention to that. When do midterm elections? So theoretically, we could have a market dip now. And as long as we're good by August, September, it'll be fine. Short term. My thesis is we won't have a huge market pullback because more of a like a pot odds things, but sometimes the markets are bigger than politicians, bro. The market does feel toppy. It definitely could go up more. The more it goes up, the more it gets into blow off top territory, I guess. But Rocket Lab down 3, not loving it. That Rocket Lab was going to do good today, honestly. I mean, ASTS is down 5. What is going on, bro? Baldor in the house. Metals must be doing good. Silver up back to 90. Gold at 5,040. We're talking the futures. Yeah, markets. Trading the markets could be boring, as I put in the title, because this is how I trade. Like when I was young, dumb, full of bubble gum, I thought I was going to be a day trader. I was smarter. I was a smart person, so obviously I could do well in the stock market. A lot of you have probably been there. Some of you are there now, I bet. Most of you will learn it doesn't work. The juice alone is a bitch if you're day trading because you're paying taxes. It's all short term. Well, you're always paying taxes, but you can get in good investments and hold them for a year plus and they do well. That's where the money's made, bro. Day trading and swing trading, even. You're fighting Uncle Sam. Are some people successful? Sure. Usually the big institutions, the big boys. And I know you think you could be a big boy. Iron has earnings tomorrow. I've done really well on these calls. Oh, they got taken off. Holy crap. We made good eats on that one. We made $500 today alone. What do we sell those for? $1.75? That's it? We didn't even buy it. That doesn't seem right. Oh no. We rolled them. I think. No? 5 of them at $1.75. I didn't. Why would I sell them at? Something's not adding up here, bro. Oh, 305. Okay, yeah. That's really good. We sold them for 305 credit, bought them back for $1.07. If you want to put that in the real world, act like you sold someone your lawnmower for $300 and then Velez in the house. You sold your lawnmower for $300 and then 2 weeks later the guy goes, I don't want it. Can you buy this thing back? And you offer him $100. You made $200 for I made $200 for lending some calls out for about 20 days. Pretty fly for a white guy. I've scanned all 3 million pieces of docs. You're clear. Thank you. Yeah, you can pretty much rest assured I'm not in the Epstein files. I can say with 100% clarity that if I was naive and went to Epstein Island and what's being said is happening, boy, I would be fearing for my life. Because, first of all, these are some of the world's richest, most powerful people on the planet. And I would just be a mosquito. So that's a tough position to be in. Like Dr. Peter Attia, what's he supposed to do? Blow the whistle? They're going to find his ass like the guy from Kung Fu or whatever. The guy from Kill Bill. They're going to embarrassing his ass. He's going to be found hanging from his belt in the closet naked. The conspiracy theories are kind of right. Even Pizzagate. Yeah, I don't even really know. Oh, the Pizzagate's just how they talk, right? Their code. Or are you talking about like the Pentagon shit? All right, things are getting a little painful right now. The baby ones are Jason in the house. What baby ones? You just mean that how young some of the children are? Yeah. I would like that would mess me up so emotionally to see something like that. Especially knowing I probably couldn't do anything. It's the code. Yeah. That's not going green. I mean, be honest. A lot of people are outraged, but they're a bunch of like 80 IQ people. They're outraged. Oh, this person did this and he didn't do that. Like, you were in this position, what would you do? You know what I mean? First of all, unless you're effed up in the head, it's going to emotionally like screw you up. And what can you do? This guy is super rich, super powerful, connected with NSA and CIA. Dude, what are you going to do? Presidents are going there. Do you think you could speak up and not be alive? I've seen a few that are, if real, they're alarming. like him swimming with children and shit, which isn't necessarily doesn't necessarily, or him like him horse playing around in the kitchen with some young girls. That doesn't make you the P word, but there's a little bit of smoke. You know what I'm saying? He can just be playing around with one of his good friend's nieces or some shit. Just, you know what I mean? Like, I've joked around with my best friend's nieces when they were young. You know, played games. But there's smoke. So I'm not, there's enough smoke there for me to be seriously concerned. And I definitely would want anyone be brought to justice. But if you were wrapped up in that, and for example, Dr. Peter Attia, he's probably getting paid a lot of money. And maybe he didn't see anything. Someone recently, I posted in the Discord, accused him of ignoring like a dude that was being human trafficked. He was talking about pushing identity I don't even know what that means, bro. That shit's over my head. What's identity politics? Transition. Oh, you mean gender identity? Yeah, a lot of that seems a bit far fetched. Like he was trying to engineer pandemics in 2010 and how to profit off of it. That's some like James Bond supervillain shit. Treat G in the house. I'm down for the year, and AMD is not doing good. I saw that their earnings weren't great, but it didn't seem like they were down much. Are they down today? I still like the play. I mean, I probably like Nvidia better right now, as I've mentioned recently. But in general, if these markets pull back, aren't you pretty doom and gloom, recession and all that, JT? Oh yeah, wow. They must have reported later because I looked at them and I thought they had good earnings. Did they have bad guidance? Yeah, they had good earnings. They must have. Ooh, that one stings a little. I wouldn't like dollar cost average down right here. I would because there could be some continuation. This could easily come down to like 178. Long term, I think you'll be fine. I don't know how much you're down. Probably like 50 racks, I would guess. You got a lot of weight. Billie Eilish. I never really Billie Eilish. I never really don't know her music. I'm getting a little annoyed with everyone talking about her, so I listened to a couple of her songs. Not really my kind of music. Her voice didn't seem like it was that special, to be quite frank. I mean, it wasn't a terrible voice, but it wasn't like freaking Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey good. You know what I mean? I mean, I could probably sing as good as she can. Dude was engineering babies. You need to calm down. This should be in thousands of vials of blood. Why does Kurt say no one should be surprised by this? Why isn't Chinese National running a biolab? Like, are they trying to like prepare to unleash this shit? Engineered mice designed to carry COVID, malaria. Like, this is crazy, bro. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm not shooting you. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to bring you back to reality a little bit. Maybe he was trying to engineer babies. He did hang out with a bunch of scientists and shit, so it wouldn't surprise me if he was trying to do that. People are doing that now. CRISPR, the elite, a lot of people are just straight up giving their kids fucking growth hormone, which I think is nuts. Giving them insulin sensitivity at the young age, putting them on the path to easy type 2 diabetes. A microphone chick. All right. At least the bleeding has seemed to have been triaged a little bit. As I say that, I hit 11.5. Come on. What is stock trading? Sitting around and praying your stocks go up. Rocket Lab test. 78.44. All right. Let's see what's happening. What line she has at 78.44. Yeah, so anyone that thinks you can be a day trader or a swing trader, good luck, bro. Example, meet Kevin. He's a smart dude. He's been investing in stocks with Sirius now for about 5 years. He became a stock trader during COVID. There are videos of him in like 2019 saying, I'm a real estate broker. I don't know anything about the stock market. And that's before AI videos. AI, bro. And then he's one of those smart people that thinks he's also a good con artist. But he talk about lightning striking. Like he's good at getting engagement on YouTube. He made a lot of money on YouTube. He made a lot of money selling his courses. He made a lot of money getting advertising during the craziness of COVID. He got struck by lightning about 47 times. Now look at him. He's still smart. He still knows about things like bonds and Fed this and POW that. And he can make informed, theses and conclusions. You know what, though? He has a list of 11 stocks and he's mostly getting destroyed. So if you're paying for signal groups, or if you're one of those guys that are out there trying to find discords and telegrams, paid discords and telegrams to make a lot of money in the stock, I'm not saying there's not good ones out there, but if you're betting, because if you're buying stocks because someone signal went off, oh, this says buy here. No, you want to find good discords and YouTubes like me that'll tell you how to trade successfully. I'm not charging. Well, actually, the price is going up. So be sure, click the link down below. The current price is the low of $3.90 free. But you got to grind. You got to see what's going on Twitter or stock tweets or whatever. I don't really use that shit. Stock tweets is just an application of aggregating and combining all the dollar sign stuff into one platform. I used to use it a while back. Maybe it's good. I don't know. But you're looking for public sentiment there. See what the retail thinks hot. You can go to Wall Street bets. It's not really my thing. You might be able to catch a falling knife here and there of something taking off, but you're gambling a lot with a lot of that Wall Street stuff. Stay away from options. Options will get you destroyed. That's how you lose options is the second quickest way for you to lose all your money. The quickest being futures. There's been some recent videos of Dum Dum here throwing his big, tiny penis on the table with silver. And I lost $1,800 in like 12 seconds. Nope. We're down more today, boys. Come on, Rocket Lab. I need to trim. I need to trim this Rocket Lab. I'm not watching your size is one of the things I tell you. I'm not watching my size right now. I'm swinging big. I'm swinging hard. I'm currently up. And very quickly, I could be up a lot more or I could be down a lot more. I'm risking it right now. Some people are telling me to sell everything and delete the channel. I think that's a little drastic. I think I could trim. I do want to get some money ready to buy Bitcoin. Speaking of Bitcoin, we had some big D's in the channel yesterday. Dr. Payne and Chris. Bitcoin's not going, the bottom's in and it's not going to 50,000. Yep. Go check. Go pay for their discords. I don't want to be right. Actually, I kind of do. But it's going to be short term ish. I mean, short term being 3 more years. There is a path to where Bitcoin does not do well in the next bull run. I don't think that's going to happen. There is some risk. A microphone. There is some risk with MicroStrategy. I don't think it's too real. I don't know why that dummy makes his biggest buys during the bull market. Maybe he doesn't. Can you list the top 10 biggest Bitcoin purchases of MSTC and when they happen? You ready for the dip? BTC, yeah. Velez agrees with me a lot. And usually we are right. Oh, you weren't here yesterday. I missed you, brother. But I did put in a prediction, and Dr. Payne and Chris weren't happy. 1126, 41K. And it may be lower. I may be short selling it. These are the potential trajectories that most likely short-term rally and down is probably likely. Or we just go straight down. I don't think there's this one. I don't think this one's happening. Gonna load up. The only one I'm loading up on is loading up. Beep, beep, beep. Backing the truck up on is Bitcoin. I might sprinkle into Solana. Hype's too hard to buy. No, the bottom's not even close to being in. If this doesn't happen, this time is different, can be said. Oh, I forgot I did this. November 5th, 2024, they acquired 55,000 Bitcoin. They've acquired 100,000 Bitcoin in November of 2024. That seems like a retarded purchase. It's The literal top almost. No, 14th. Let's see, the 25th and the 18th. So the 25th. The 18th. The cheapest they would have got it is like 89,000. Maybe they got it at spot. They always. And the 25th. So he paid around. Excuse me. He paid around $90,000 for his two biggest purchases of Bitcoin. You're like, literally, when it's supposed, like, anyone with any common sense knows that the bull market should peak in November. And this idiot's buying it? Like, what was he thinking? And I believe that Epstein shit of him saying he has like no personality. He doesn't. He's definitely has Asperger's. December 20. Literally the top of 20. He bought a bunch more in 2024. This was probably a good buy. November 11th. Actually, wasn't it peaking then too? So this was an okay buy. 70,000, still pretty high. What I don't get, was Bitcoin? Okay, so 2022. Bitcoin was cheap AF, bro. Did he buy any then? No. What? You know how much richer this guy would be if he just had any common sense? I have a feeling that Cardano being dog shit this cycle kind of tells me it may have to rip on the next. Kind of like, oh, I don't know. I'm not I'm not expecting much for Cardano. If it does well next cycle, great. I don't have any delusions that it will. It should be able to get back to $1. Maybe Knight will do well. I think Knight can do well. And I do want to pick some Knight up if I can get it super cheap. But I'm not going super heavy. That's kind of the one. Man, that's kind of the one. Knight is kind of one I would love to buy 1 million of if it got to like a penny or less. And then having a good chance of making it to like $1 to $3. Because it is going to be, I don't know. Maybe it could suck D just like Cardano. Cardano's been a flop, bro. I hate to break it to all the Cardano people, but it's been a legitimate flop. Charles Hoskinson is, in my opinion, probably more of a con artist than freaking Meet Kevin. I'm not saying he's not passionate and dedicated to the cause. What do you... Velaz freaking spamming me with AI slop. How can this be real? I mean, I guess it could be. That looks like maybe one of the figure robots. The laughing, some of these videos where they put the one guy laughing. Tron will be better Oh, you're out of your mind. That guy's under some heat right now, bro. His ex-girlfriend's going after his ass. I do think Justin Sun's manipulated markets and done a bunch of shady shit. Bitcoin under 74,000. Yep. Marty Party said bottoms in. Marty dumbass. Tom did. Tom said Marty Party's probably wrong. Doesn't matter. The coin goes up. That's not one I'm hitching my wagon to, bro. I mean, I hope you make money on it. And I'm not hitching my wagon to that shit. Man, excuse me. Should be muting that, but I'm too lazy. Tron, number 8. Where's Cardano? Poor Kurt. Figure One's coin is higher than Cardano. What the actual shit? Whitebit. What the hell is that, bro? I was reading that, or I was watching a video this morning. Claudebot had to rename it because Claude AI Anthropic, kind of forced them with lawyers and shit. So he released the Claude name and picked up OpenClaw or whatever, but there was like a 10-second window where he didn't do it right. I don't know that I fully follow, but apparently like crypto scammers were waiting in the wings and took the name and created a coin. And I don't know why they would need that name to create the coin. Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Oh, shit, bro. Should have trimmed. Nasdaq down 300. I don't know, man. I feel like I should trim right now. Time to buy PayPal? No, I don't think so. I need this to turn around. This is not, this is basically where I was yesterday, down a little bit. 2 days ago. This is getting frustrating, guys. Probably going to zero. Did you put the Fupu report in? Oh, yeah, you did. I don't think you mentioned it, did you? All right, let's be positive. I'm going to be positive. Nothing but good things to say about Meet Kevin. As I watch my portfolio go up in flames. Got a smaller font today. 4-pager. Palantir selling off could be a warning. I don't disagree with them. There's plenty of warnings right now. AMD buy the dip as soon as possible. 9.5 seems overdone. I don't know if I agree with them on that. I forget why it shot up so much. JT, are you around? Why did this thing shoot up from 170 to 260? That doesn't seem overdone. Some news thing came out. I don't remember. Look for a race. The tooth is still negative, but a run up would broadly be bullish. Software sell off is entirely unjustified. Yeah, I think there was a bunch of software selling off recently. Thinking about resetting, guys. It's just, especially things just, they rebound, but they don't hold. And I love these rocket stocks, but they're risky as shit, dude. It's frustrating that I was up 100,000 for the year and now I'm only up 15. I mean, first world problems. The second I sell, you know, I'm getting tired of worrying about it. I'll tell you that. It sold off hard. I know it had been struggling. Is it had another bad day? This is what's going to happen when I sell. Sell. It's going to the moon. Buying. I'm going to give this a little bit of time to see what happens, but I'm getting ready to sell probably like 1,500 shares of Rocket Lab, maybe even some in the small account. Base can't hold one day. Apple gave you the lows. Yeah. Someone said this was a good pickup last week because of Claudbot. People are buying Apple minis like crazy, bro. Fear and greed moving the markets. I don't know what's moving the markets. Been pretty volatile. Like why are we down? It's starting to come back. We were down 300, but why is it so volatile right now? There's nothing going on, dude. Is this just manipulation? I feel more bearish than I do bullish. Starting to feel and sound like JT. Blah blah blah. So I do like Palantir, but I think I mentioned I wouldn't buy it here. I would wait to see. That's having a rough day. Yeah, this is a canary in the coal mine for sure. Chris in the house. How you doing, brother? Mr. Bottom is in. Posting a couple charts that I don't even understand. What is this supposed to show me? Ethereum's in some weird channel you created and it's headed to 11,000? Bitcoin versus gold? Gold's where to be? Definitely getting sold around 30 bucks. Yeah, it's probably a good buy, I guess. Sol's not doing anything. Could be wrong. You could be wrong about Ethereum going to 11,000, 13,000. Yeah. Or the bottom being in. You're already wrong on that one, bro. This is concerning. I was hoping to get a nice green day today, and I was definitely considering trimming. He's not condemning layer twos. That's such a misinformation campaign going out. People are posting on Twitter that Vitalik Buterin is giving up on layer twos. It's such bullshit, dude. He's simply saying that just having a layer 2 isn't the answer. That you need to have a valid use case for your layer 2, like privacy. For example, Night on Cardano, or, just so that's the nuts and bolts. A lot of people are trying to just fud Ethereum with that shit, taking it out of context. Layer 2 is going to get slaughtered in this bear. I mean, all lower cap altcoins are going to get slaughtered. Bitcoin's going to get slaughtered. Ethereum's going to get slaughtered. Your face is going to get slaughtered. I don't know, guys. This is scary. I don't want to sell right now, but fudge. The SPX is going to come down at minimum, probably down. I don't know. This is okay. Almost at a bearish engulfing candle. What did the NASDAQ do? Oh, the NASDAQ did have a bearish engulfing candle. This is not from a from technical analysis perspective, this is not good. Everything's going to get a bounce. A dead cat, maybe. I really think the prudent thing to do right now is trim. We're bouncing right now. Let's see. I'm going to give this a little bit of time. Metals remaining strong are kind of a warning. I agree with me, Kevin, that Palantir being down and tech and all this stuff being down is not good. What did he say about the Qs? Anything today? He's still talking the 617. Yeah, we lost the 20 and the 50, and we're struggling at the bull market. This might come back. Let's see if this comes back and finds support on the bull market support band, which is a weekly 2021 indicator. We're kind of there's like a no man's land in tennis where you don't want to be standing. We're kind of in that for the stock market. No, you think it's going to be dead cat? Is that my best impression out of all my impressions? Jobs report Friday. Hey, not a whole lot in the alpha report. I'm not even going to. Yeah, let's look at his top 11 stocks to buy. Number 1. What is the liquidity in this thing? And a nice up day. So this one's, you probably break even. You might be up. He was saying buy around here. So you might be up on this one. His number 1 play you might be up on. His number 2 play, you're break even to down. Number 3 play, you're losing your house. How can you be? Wow. Number 4 play, you're losing your house. He's added some warnings. This isn't a short-term get rich overnight. It's definitely a short-term lose half your money. Number 5. Ooh. Ugh. If he would have said buy here and sell here, he would have nailed it. Number 6, I do like this one, Meta. Oh. Probably break even. I mean, you might be up a little. Number 7, do not like. Ugh. This thing is a Ricky chart trying to catch a falling knife. Number 8, into it. Ugh. Wow. Me, Kevin's top 11 stocks to buy is mostly a bloodbath, bro. Number 10, number 9, Path. Ugh. Ugh. Yikes. Number 10, Circle. Ugh. You are hating your life if you're betting on Meet Kevin stocks. Like, I'm not trying to brag that I'm any better, but I'm not telling you know what? I'm not selling you. Oh, Rocket Lab down 6 now. Down 28. God damn it, dude. I think this is going lower. Oh, this is so painful. NASDAQ. Down 230. I'm barely up. All right. This is painful. 100 shares of Rocket Lab in the small account. 1,500 shares of Rocket Lab in the IRA. Let's take a look. I love Tesla long term. Last time I saw, yeah, this is not good chart for Tesla, bro. Maybe I can sell some covered calls. Yeah, we'll do that. 44 days to go. I'm just going to leave Tesla alone. So I sold Rocket Lab at 74.89. I could have sold it for more. Elon is going to announce Dogecoin to be used as an X payment. I don't think so. I don't know that would do shit for anything. Is there any stocks up this? Not really. Now I have to root for Rocket Lab to go down. Did I bottom ticket? Maybe. But I have some cash to buy Bitcoin. I'm not really looking to buy Bitcoin until around the fall. I'm not loving this market action at all. I can see Rocket Club hitting 50. I don't know if it's going to go that low. I mean, it could. I think next stop is definitely 69 and then 65. 50 is on the table. That'd be the 200. I'll probably buy back in if it gets super cheap. I'll be able to sleep a little bit better now. I'll be really frustrated if it rebounds, though, I guess. I mean, I still have skin in the game with Rocket Lab and ASTS. I was, like I said, YOLO wanted a bit. That's my IRA, bro. I don't want to blow up my IRA. Do you want me to be homeless on the street? I love Rocket Lab, but close to half my portfolio was in it. I haven't been watching stocks like I used to. It was what it is. Look at it during spring. Yeah, markets are feeling A little toppy, bro. You know what I can do now? Let's short some silver futures. Should have done it. You know what I can do? MBT. And a shorted Bitcoin, bitch. Think I'm joking? Bitcoin -1. That's some micro Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. 75. It did. I think this. Oh, no, we're down here. That's typically a bullish candle, I think. Gap down. How do I change accounts? I need an easier way for me to do this. They don't have an easy way. Oh, I'm losing money. I'm getting wrecked right now. Now I'm $12, bro. Now I'm $29, $30. Fudge. Nasdaq's coming back. Rocket Lab. Ugh. That's painful. And it's just like that video you posted, Ricky. The second I sell to run and take City with it, yeah. The second I sell Rocket Labs, wow, it's up $1. Oh, whoa. What the hell did I just? I almost tried to short. Oh, I was trying to sell my fly. I did not mean to do that, bro. I'm up. I just shorted it in my other account. The tick on the micro Bitcoin is really small. Unlike silver, where $11 would be 1100. I'm up $10. I'd be up 1300, 1400 on silver. It's so small, it's barely even worth trading, to be honest. But I'm putting my money where my mouth is. All right, Rocket Lab's losing it again. A little dead cat bounce, maybe. Bitcoin's rolling over. ASTS down 10. Yikes. Maybe I should just fly. I'm gonna just kind of reset. Fly is a little risky for the small account. It's not a lot of money, but it's not like I want to lose over there. I'm going to get out of ASTS. I'm going to get out of everything pretty much in the small account. That's real money that I can do something with. And I'm not, I'm not saying I'm being a little bit of a scared little bitch, but at the same time, the markets are not, they just consistently been showing they can't hold any gains. A lot of big downs with small ups, big downs and small dead cat bounces so far. So I want to see what happens here. I meet Kevin's talking bear. We're going to go down. Benjamin Cohen, who does a really good job of looking at certain data points. Some people might think Benjamin Cohen's a clown because they don't fit his narrative, but that dude's, I'm going to listen to him, even in the stock market, over someone like Meet Kevin, that's for sure. He looks at some interesting data points and he'll admit that he could be wrong. He doesn't fence it. He gives you his thesis, he gives you his direction, and then he says he could be wrong. I'm no different. I'm not fence sitting. I'm just telling you the facts. This is my thesis, and I could be wrong. My thesis right now is the markets don't look good. The sentiment is bad, and I could be wrong. I had a lot of weight on a high risk stock that I love. And I'm, it's been a wild ride. Up 100,000 to barely up at all. In fact, for the year, I was up 50,000 on this one at one point. Currently up 14 grand. I love it long term. It's a much smaller position. I can relax. Now I sold. I didn't. Like, I could buy back cheaper now. I'm not gonna. This does not look good, guys. This does not look good. Like, we could be hitting some capitulation. Now, I'm not sitting there telling you to panic sell. If you have long term, if you have long term vision on what you own, you'll be fine. Unless you're nearing the end of your journey on this great planet. Because this could be, maybe Ray Dalio is right. Maybe Peter Brandt's right. The dollar is going to zero. We're going to the gold standard. Maybe China's Ray Dalio, maybe China's going to become the world reserve currency. This is ugly. And they're starting to put some Crisco in the down pan. Are we not streaming on Rumble today? I don't know. Maybe I screwed up. No, we're there. 6 people over there. How's everyone doing over on Rumble? $7:30. It's gonna be a rough day today, too, guys. I got a hard firewall cut over, stressing me out. Killing my Bitcoin short. To the chagrin of Chris and Dr. Payne. Actually, Dr. Payne wants it to go to 70 right now, so he's going to buy it at 70. I think that's stupid. You think buying Bitcoin at 70? Look, long term, you'll be fine. Next bull run, it's going to be most likely higher than 70, but you're going to be able to buy it a lot cheaper. And again, I could be wrong. That one I'm probably not going to be. It is a bit extended right now. Historically, if you look at moving averages, good chance he missed out because it doesn't make it there. I've been mixing up my prescription and subscription. Yeah, I do that too, dude. It's kind of embarrassing, but that's whatever. Like, I know the difference, but sometimes when I'm talking, it's just like, I really have to think about which one's right. Good chance he misses out because it's definitely going lower, bro. I'm legit said to the pharmacist, I'm here to get my subscription. I'm here to pick up my subscription. It's not a total inaccuracy. I do have to go pick it up like once a month, right? It's my month. I'm here to pick up my monthly subscription. But the pharmacist or the pharmacist assistant looks at you like you're a retard. It's not, I mean, it's not a lie when you renew your Amazon prescription because you're addicted to that shit. You need it, or your Netflix, right? You got to renew your Netflix prescription. The doctor's in. You got to renew your Tom prescription. I'm like crack cocaine. You got to have that hot alpha, bro. Bitcoin rolling over hard. How do I do it, guys? Markets. Oof. Yikes. Good thing I trimmed. Like, I should have trimmed it all. Yuck. I might have to like take a break, not stream for a month, come back in a month. You guys would be so lost. You wouldn't know what to do. She's went balls out on MU. I don't love it. I mean, this thing is already really high because of the memory shortage. So it ran up really high in that. She's getting destroyed in this shit right now. Some Chinese companies are coming out with RAM. For whatever reason, she thinks it's going to be bad quality. I don't know about that, bro. This can be a good buying opportunity eventually, but I should be charging for my Twitter. All she does is sit there and give you tests. And I told you so's when she's right. You're not right on Micron. Why aren't you saying I fucked this one up? Got Micron got a 400 test. It's losing. It's failing. It's going to 380, bro. Hate to break it to you. Minimum. If not down to 310. If this market continues to roll over. And it looks pretty ugly. I'm not looking forward to my accounts going negative. Well, my primary account can't really go negative. I don't think I own anything over there. Oh, I still own some Rocket Lab. I'm actually down money on that. That's fine. This thing could go to $50 and I'd still be up for the year. Rocket Lab getting freaking destroyed right now. You're going to be red? Maybe. I mean, if Rocket Lab continues to tank, I have 1,000 shares there and 500 shares of Tesla. So I can easily be red. So I'm not selling everything. I still love Tesla long term. I mean, if the market rolls over, Tesla can get hit pretty hard, but I can't spend this money for, I don't know, at least 3 years. I have faith in Tesla. Don't sell anything. I sold some Rocket Lab because I had too big of a position. I wasn't watching my size. I was watching my size and I was going for it. I should have sold when that shit hit 100. I'm in a pretty decent sit and wait position. I love my Tesla. I like Rocket Lab. I have quite a bit of fly on. I'm crushing the Bitcoin short right now, guys. I didn't expect that one to hit so quickly. Yeah, this one's going to 69,000, almost guaranteed minimum. The bear flag has it going to 56. And this is a legitimate technical analysis thing. This bear flag is legit a thing. Whether or not it plays out, I don't know. But if it does, it's going to 56,000. This is real technical analysis, not drawing a couple lines like Chris did that make no sense. I don't even know what to make of this. I got AMD, Palantir, and NVIDIA all going down. I like all those plays long term, but what's happening right now is not good. The canaries there's a flock of canaries in the coal mine. AMD's a canary. Palantir is a huge canary. This is software, AI, government, defense. This is ugly. This one's a major flag to me. I've never shorted before. When do you short on? Where do you short? Do you have Tasty Trade? You better have used my link, bitch. What do you want to short? What do you want to short? Depends on what you want to short. You want to short a future, I come over to crypto. Okay, so I don't know what you want to short. Like, you can't short crypto. You can't come over here and the only thing you can short are the futures in crypto. And You definitely don't want to short BTC. You don't want to short the big ETH or BTC. If you want to short like the micro futures, I don't even know which one. Yeah, micro futures and ETH. Those are fine because they're short. They're not a lot of, they're not big ticks. But you can see I'm up $100. So if being wrong and being down $200 or $300 in pretty short order is not what you like, I wouldn't do it. But you come over to active. I don't know what the difference. They have this new active too. It's kind of hard to control, but if you want to short it, you click on bid. Why did that change? It might be, you might, so if you have it on active one, you can hit bid to short or ask to long it. So you hit bid and it's going to put it in and you can move it. Like, so right now this thing is, where's this thing? There might not be a lot of liquidity in this one. Yeah, this one has no liquidity, so I wouldn't touch this one. But you can come over to like Bitcoin and hit bid to short, and you can see where it's trading at right now. Say you want to short it, but you want it to pop a little bit first, you would put it in. It would have got filled because it's up here now. This is a good way to learn how to do futures trading, which you shouldn't do, but Bitcoin's fine. Micro Bitcoin's fine because it's a small tick. It's not going to cost you a lot unless Bitcoin goes the opposite of what you do, like instantly up 10,000. I don't know how much that would cost you, but let's say I shorted micro Bitcoin I think it's MBT BT at 75,123, and it instantly gapped, like instantly gapped up to 85,000. How much did I lose? Probably going to be, I don't know, a few grand. His father got arrested. Yeah, it's annoying. Between him and his brother, bro, so that's only $1,000. Bitcoin can gap up at $10,000, and I'm only going to lose 1,000. If that was the regular futures, I think that'd be 10,000? If it was the regular, you don't have the margin for that shit though. You have to have a lot of money to be able to do the regular Bitcoin futures. 100K? 100K what? Sorry about that. Something didn't go as planned because you suck, bro. Rocket Lab 7391. Do I buy back in? Walked into Yappers. That sucks, bro. I guess everyone got a great night's sleep. I had a decent night's sleep. Contract for 10-piece TC. No, it's, is it 100? I thought micro was 10, 1/10 the size. Are you saying contract for BTC is 5. And I think micro BTC is 1/10 the size. It's not 10, it's 5. I'm pretty sure on that one. I actually was long this in 2020 like a dummy. What? Oh, that's the wrong one. I wish it would show you the margin requirements. It's not going to let me, I don't think, because the margin requirements on this is going to be crazy high. I could probably find out by this. Yeah, 189,000. You need to have 189,000 in cash just to short this. This has options too. I think. Yeah. I don't know that I would trade this shit. 1,800. That's an ideal bid ask pricing. Yeah, there's no. You could come over to. What's the IBIT? And to get 1/3 the width of strike, you got to be at the money. So I just put on a call spread, which is bearish. Got $1.86 credit, max loss. $1.86 from 5, so 314. Come over here. Buy it back for half the price. Yeah, it's brutal, bro. It is brutal. Buy them dips, but I don't know if the dip's ready to be bought yet. Again, it's feeling really not. I'm not loving this action lately. And I was pretty bullish. With the market, you got to be fluid. The market's showing me there could be some issues happening. I agree with Meet Kevin on a few things. This Palantir thing's very concerning. If I had to guess, I'd probably bet on an update tomorrow, though. Maybe it could be, I don't know. It could easily just be another down day. And then it just depends on what happens with the jobs numbers Friday. And maybe we rally. Kind of where we are. The risk is if jobs are bad, then that'll set this off. So if you're heavily invested right now and you're long and you need it to rebound, you better hope for good jobs numbers or we're cooked. I don't think jobs numbers will be bad, but who the hell knows, dude? It's in my best interest to be wrong and the market goes up and I just don't make as much money as I would have if I kept all my Rocket Lab. You know what I mean? But it's time to just kind of sit back and see what's going to happen. There's no real reason to be heavily risk on right now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Next week the NASDAQ could be at all-time highs and you can look back and just like, oh, it was obvious. It was another buy the dip. I don't know, man. If I sit where I am now and the NASDAQ's at all-time highs next week and Rocket Lab's $100 and Tesla's 450, I won't be complaining. I won't be sad that I could have made more. You got to have good mechanics. You can't sit there and put, for example, your entire IRA just like high risk. You know what I mean? You can, but eventually you're going to get got. Good. Yikes. A lot of yikeroonies happening right now. Ugh. This will be a good pickup eventually. But that one is. Wow. They haven't even had earnings yet. Another canary in the coal mine, guys. MicroStrategy. Gladiator's not even on Twitter anymore because he ruined so many people's lives. Probably fearing for his own life. Nvidia is hanging in there. This one rolls over. It's starting to. Not good. It's probably going down to the 200. The SPX. Holding the 50 right now. The NASDAQ we already looked at. It's getting destroyed. IWM is risk on. Not looking good. The Q 610. Meet Kevin's going to be like not good. I agree with him right now. There's a good amount of support around 611 and the bull market support band. It's failing. 200 on the table. That would not be good. My Tesla's going to 200. Do I think this is going to happen? I don't know, but prepare yourself that it could. FCX. I want to get into this one, but I'm not buying up here. This is kind of like what's happened with a lot of stocks, AMD and all this. Micron going up because of memory shortages. It went up too high and it has a major unwind and pullback. I think the same thing could still happen with all these metals. Sure, there's going to be a shortage, But just because a bunch of people rushed in and bought it really expensive, it's not going to continue to go to the moon. I'm sorry. Nothing does. Well, every now and then. Long term, do I think copper and silver and gold are going much higher? Probably. But much higher from a 50% pullback? You know what I mean? You don't typically buy shit like this. This is not when you buy it, typically. It's not a good rule to live by. I mean, you could have done it with gold. Will it get back? I don't know. Maybe it's just going to revert to its new level for a long time and slowly bleed up. Finally, some resistance. Let's go. What are you babbling about? Something I said 5 minutes ago? Yeah. Continuing to go down. Rocket Lab. My God. Bitcoin futures looking good. I'm down about 31 Chipotle deliveries on your stupid Sidu play. But I'm down 60 Chipotle deliveries on my Fly. My LWLG. Some of this stuff's going to get pretty hammered. Tesla down 9. Does not look like any release happening. Maybe later around lunchtime, but we got some capitulation happening. Hyliion, isn't that what brought you to the channel, Ricky? Hyliion? You can pick that up for $2. Lemonade's been kind of a hot one lately. Coming back down to reality. I remember NNDM being a big Kathy Woods play, and this was $10. That one didn't really work out. Palantir down 10. Qualcomm. I think Shardy B might be on. Shardy B was here, watch, with her recent Micron YOLO. It was the regular future. I would have lost 50,000. 5 BTC per contract. Oh yeah, so it's 1/10 of 1 Bitcoin versus 5 Bitcoin. So it's 1/50th the size. It's an insane amount. They need one that's more. 1/10 is too small. 5 BTC is fine for big money, big institutions that want to hedge and shit, but you need something that, I need something that's like 1 Bitcoin. Just trade 10 micro futures, I guess. I want to get nickel and dime with fees and carrying cost. So 50 times, if I had done a regular Bitcoin future, I'd be up $4,500. On one. So I'd be up around $6,000 across 2 accounts. There's some resistance in my boom booms coming, and I'm resisting it. Boom, boom, boom. Rocket Lab now 72.30. Tesla down 10. This is not good. Not bueno. Now the thing, I'm sitting here waiting. Okay, when do I buy back in? When do I buy back in? Do I YOLO back into Rocket Lab now? No, I got to have patience. There's a little patience. And we got to see what's going to happen here. This could be just a short-term couple of weeks. It could be. Making money in the stock market's not easy, contrary to popular belief. It's been good eating for many years, but there's been some bad times. And right now we're in one of those bad times. Pain, Oklo, man, there's a lot of the energy's getting destroyed. Poor Kurt Neos. Ugh. Poor guy. That guy can't catch a break. Just like Ricky. How's your stupid little SoundCloud doing? It gave me so much pleasure doing that. How's your stupid little SoundCloud doing, Ricky? You have no idea how much pleasure that gives me to say that. Yep, you can get it cheaper. Keep looking to buy that one. Space. Ugh. That one's going to zero, bro. Moderna. Neo. Rivian. You are one of the few people out there that is pick list is worse than Meet Kevin. Walmart, I got my super box coming in today. Excited about that. Tesla now down 13. It is rolling over hard right now, guys. I should have sold some Tesla, but it's okay. All right, everyone. Got to get to work. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Come out of the cannon like an effing missile.